Jungle.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, cyber friends. Welcome back to Football Gupshup Football Manager 24 Everton series. Please do subscribe to the channel, drop a like as well, and please press that bell button icon so you can receive notifications for the latest episode. So, guys, let's begin today's episode, episode number 12. And as you can see on your home screen right now, we have apparently lost to Bournemouth. You can see on the top right corner, we even had a ballistic kind of game with West Ham in the Carabao Cup Semi-final. So we will be playing against them in the second leg in this episode. So we're gonna go through the results that the games we played in between the last episode and this episode, as well as we have done some transfers as well. We have sold players. We have also acquired some new players as well, and we're gonna go through them as well. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the transfers. So we're gonna show you that which players have we sold, which players have we got, and we're gonna go through that. So that is what we're going to do right now. We're gonna head towards the transfers, and we're gonna go to the transfer history. And right now you can see on your screen, there it is. Apparently we have bought the likes of Eric Martel from Leverkusen for 14 million. He's a pretty good player. Let me show you how good he is. He can play in that defensive midfield position, as well. And he's not the only midfielder that we have bought. We have bought another player. He was a very good player that came into my network, and I saw his stats. He was really, really good. Let's have a look at his stats right now. Dribbling is 11. First touch is 12. Heading is 14, which is quite good. And he is a pretty good player in terms of marking. In terms of passing, you can see 13. Whereas for tackling, it's 15. That is quite exceptional. In terms of aggression, it's 16. Bravery is 16 as well. So he's a proper defensive midfielder. And look at that 4.5 stars potential ability. And I couldn't let him go. I wanted to get him in this window because if I would have left him for summer, it would have been pretty hard for me. In terms of positioning, you can see 14, teamwork 16, vision 12, then work rate is 16. He is a proper defensive midfielder, and he's German as well. He's just 21 years of age, and that is what we want. Agility is 11. He can improve on that. Acceleration is 11. He's a little bit slow, but I think he can work on that. His pace is 12 as well, but I think we can work on him. Whereas his jumping reach is 14, 6'2", quite an exceptional player. We have got 16 stamina, 13 strength. I think he is going to be really, really good player for Everton. Now we're going to go back and show you what other players that we have got. We got Nico Williams as well. He is really brilliant acquisition. As soon as we got him, his price went up. Look at his crossing, dribbling, first touch, as well as passing and technique. You can have a look at his pace. He's 14 as well. Acceleration 15. Dribbling 14. I think he's going to be an excellent. The reason I bought him was due to the fact that he had a release clause, and I paid that release clause, and I was able to get him. And for some reason, I was going through this website where they showed which players have got a release clause, and his name came into that list, and I straight went away, and he had that release clause, and I got him. So that was a very good acquisition. Now, in terms of where he needs to make an improvement, is more about he has got everything, and he's the only player that is good in his positioning. You can see that is studied. Many of these players who are young, their positioning is not good. They need to have some sort of experience, and then their positioning gets better. But I think for me, he's really, really good. Dribbling, crossing, he's going to be an excellent winger. The reason I bought him was due to the fact that Danjuma and Harrison are on loan. So in case if I'm not able to get them, because if they do good with Everton, and the way Everton are performing right now, they can go into the Champions League top four, and I don't want to risk basically because they will have many games, they will get good form, and once they go back to their parent club, the club wouldn't want to sell them because they'll have their asset in their hand, and I wanted to just to be sure that if I haven't got those two players, then I've got someone already. We have already got Rooney Baji. We have got the likes of Nonto. We have even the likes of McNeil. But I just want to be sure in that regard. So that is why I've got Nick Williams. He can play on both left wing and right wing. So for me, it's a pretty good acquisition. And then I'll show you what other big player that we bought. It is Kefren Turam. I have done this, and he is an excellent player. So we have got him as well. Then we have got the likes of Umar Soleh, who has been really good acquisition. Semedo as well, Ramzek, and they are all under 17, under 20, and these players will come good. I really like Semedo, who has been really brilliant. I mean, look at his potential ability: 4-star, acceleration 15, dribbling is 11. His pace is also good, 15 as well. 6'4", 182 pounds. I mean, he's going to be a very good player in the future. If Beto leaves the club, we need to have someone in that mold. I don't want to sell Calvert-Lewin. I'll come back to Calvert-Lewin as well. We got a bid from Manchester United around 100 million. The reason I didn't sell him because I've seen that Calvert-Lewin is pretty good in the Football Manager, as well as he is a homegrown player. I don't want to lose a homegrown player. I think if we have got an excellent player who can score goals, he was upset, but anyway, he got over it. And for some reason, I think that he should be staying with Everton. And he has been injured for so many years, for so many months. But now he's in a good form, and we should keep him as long as we get that top four qualification. So for that reason, I didn't sell him to Manchester United, but Manchester United spent so many big bucks in the transfer window. I'm going to go through their transfers as well. But anyway, this is what we have bought. Now, coming back to what we have done in terms of outgoing, we have made a sale in James Justin. He has been sold to Al Nassr. Remember, we bought him from Leicester. I think it was Leicester that we bought him from 11.5 million, and that was such a good deal. Then we made a profit on him, and we have made a pretty good money in terms of what we could have done. He was also being targeted by Arsenal. Arsenal also bid in for him, but he rejected them, maybe because he was getting 34.4 million per annum. I mean, look at that contract. Is 34 million being paid to James Justin? He was good. He was really performing good for apparently such a long time, and the players were upset because he was in a good form. He was leaving the club. But anyway, we have got so many options in the right back that at one point I thought, it's better to earn that money back, and we have so many options in the squad. Let me show you what options do we have for the right back. We have got the likes of Maffeo, who's been suspended. We have got Patterson, who's the number one choice, who can play in that position. So we have Patterson as we also have got Godfrey, who can apparently play in that right back position. And I think that is the reason that I thought that, we don't need James Justin. He can give us the profit, and we wanted some cash as well, so we were able to raise that cash. James Justin, best of luck in Saudi Arabia. So that is the case. Let me show you Manchester United transfers as well. I mean, they are spending big bucks. For some reason, they are spending really huge. Let me see if I can have a look. It's not this one. Is it in transfer center? No, let me bear with me a second. I'm just gonna see where it is because I am somehow into this. It's not Fulham, it's Manchester United. Let me see. Manchester United will be right here, and we are looking. You see, there it is. Manchester United have spent almost 577 million now. This is due to the accumulation. I mean, they are really spending big, but they have sold some players as well. They have sold Lindelof to Newcastle United. They've sold Harry Maguire to Liverpool, and that is quite surprising. They sold Johnny Evans to Tottenham. They've also sent out Kobe Mainoo on loan. Now, the players that they have bought is quite surprising. They bought Todibo from Nice for 50 million, and then they bought Richarlison from Tottenham, 72 million going up to 83 million. Then they bought Inacio from Sporting Lisbon for 48 million. It's apparently due to the fact that they sold Lindelof, they sold Johnny Evans, they sold Harry Maguire, so they wanted centre backs, and they got Inacio and Todibo. Then they spent big on Osimhen. They got him for 110 million from Napoli. And then they spent big on Yeremy Pino from Villarreal for 86 million. So they have spent huge money. It's due to the fact that we can understand why they're doing so, because they are currently second in the table. We are currently at the top with 46 points. They are in second position with 44 points. They are 4 points ahead of Manchester City as well as Arsenal. So they might feel that they have a chance to win the league with Erik ten Hag. And we are also on a good run. We have got just one more win than Manchester United. So let's see how will this league finish. I'm not expecting us to win the title. I think we will get a dip because the games that I'm going to show you that we did play, uh, so many different results. Now we do know that we won against Arsenal. Then what happened was we won against Fulham. I'm going to show you the stats for that as well as the highlights. Apparently we had 53% possession. They had 47%, almost even. But in terms of shots, we had 14, and goals were scored by Mikalenko, Baji, as well as Nonto. And let me show you the goals as we scored against Fulham. And it was a pretty good game, but I felt somewhere that we could have scored more. The first goal coming in, it was Mikalenko, brilliant goal from him. And then the second goal coming in from Rooney Baji, that was a really good goal. Then third goal coming in for Everton, and it was Nonto who got on the sheet. Then it was apparently Fulham who got the breakthrough, and they got one back. So that was the game against Fulham. Now we are gonna go and show you what happened with Nottingham Forest. It was a really good game. We played it away, and we had a really good game. Almada was so good. Dybala also had a good game as well, but Almada for me was truly outstanding. And let me show you the highlights for this game as well in terms of possession. Uh, you can clearly see that we really were dominant. Once again, it was Nottingham Forest who got the lead, and we thought that is going to be one of those games. Dominguez, who I really like as well. Maybe next summer we might go in for him. But we got so many midfielders. We'll see if we will be selling some midfielders as well, because I'm sure that Onana will get some interest. And now we'll show you the goals of Almada. Almada scoring his first goal, and then scoring the second goal of the game. It was really good goal. Almada getting on the score sheet. Now we'll go back and come into the areas where it becomes more interesting. The FA Cup third round, we won that against Burnley, and it was such a high scored goal game. I mean, one moment I thought maybe Burnley can get two more goals. It was such a close game, and you have to give them the credit. I mean, Vincent Company team was really good in that regard, and Thuram, the new player, got on the score sheet, which was pretty good. McNeil really had a game of his life, and in terms of possession, it was all evens. But Burnley, at one point, I thought maybe they might be able to get back, and you can see clearly they were so good from the beginning. But we got back into the game through Beto, and then there was a goal coming in from McNeil, and it was McNeil's show completely. He was so good, and you can see McNeil dropping into that zone, which could have easily scored the goal. Then Branthwaite got on the score sheet as well, and it was then a brilliant goal for Ram. Then Burnley got one back. It was Burge. There was another goal which was disallowed, so that was very close for Burnley. Anyway, now we're going to come back to the goals galore. West Ham United, first semi-final leg. We're going to play the second leg later in this episode. And I mean, what a game this was, guys. I mean, at one point, I didn't know what to do. I changed the tactics, I changed the personnel. At one moment, I didn't know what to do. I was like, you know what, maybe we're going to lose this. And I think this is the best match that I've played on Football Manager. For me, I think this is the match of the season for me so far. I mean, West Ham United was so good, you have to give it to them. Anyway, we're going to show you the highlights for this. In terms of possession, we had 62%, but West Ham United had equal number of shots. You can see on your screen, 10, and we had 11. So let's see what happened, and it was one match for history books, and I'm sure I'm gonna remember this game for a long time. So this is the first goal coming in from us, and it was Nonto who scored the goal, and then in the 31st minute, it was Beto who got on the score sheet. Then it was West Ham getting the penalty, Cresswell scoring the goal. Then it was once again Cresswell. It was 2 goals from penalty. Then it was West Ham United got the lead, and then I thought, you know what, we're going to lose this game. But anyway, we got back into it by changing some of the tactics. It was Beto getting back on the score sheet once more, and then it was Everton who got back into this game by coming into the front. But then West Ham United came from nowhere, and they were really on the case. Suchek getting on the score sheet. Then it was Connells who got on the score sheet as well, and then in the end, it was Nonto who basically made us got back in the game. Otherwise, we were losing this game. And if not for Nonto, we would have lost this game. So it was a really good match. Now we're going to show you what happened with our loss against Bournemouth. It was a really poor game in regards to we were playing at home and we weren't good enough to get a win. We had more number of shots than Bournemouth, but for some reason, it was really poor form from Everton players. I'm going to show you the highlights and Bournemouth really played good. Tavernier was really excellent. He really had a good game as well. So you can see Calvert-Lewin getting on the score sheet. Then it was all Burnley, and they weren't giving us any kind of space. They were so good. I mean, you have to give the credit to the manager. Brooks was simply sensational. Brooks and Tavernier were really good. I mean, Tavernier really had a brilliant game. So that was the case, and we're gonna go back and head into the next game, which is our Carabao Cup Semi-final second leg. And remember, then we will have a Newcastle United game in the FA Cup fourth round. Then it will be Manchester United. It will be Arsenal. So what we'll tend to do is we will apparently uh, basically play those games. I'll show you the highlights for West Ham as well as Newcastle, and then I'll show you the games between Manchester United and Arsenal in the next episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to go forward and straight away into this game. And instructions, no, that's okay. It's okay. We're going to go to the team selection. Now Calvert-Lewin is injured. I was thinking to bring in someone like Nonto. Maybe. I'll bring in Beto over here. I'll bring in Almada. Then Juma is playing over there. Maybe we will bring in McNeil for Harrison. Instead of Gray, we are going to bring in Garner. We're going to keep Onana. Now instead of Maffeo, we're going to bring in... I was thinking of bringing in Godfrey. I'll bring in Godfrey, but I will bring in Patterson to come in later, and will come instead of Maffeo. Now we got Tarkowski and Branthwaite. I was thinking to change. We're gonna bring in Burnau for Branthwaite, and we also gonna bring in Osho, or should we bring in Diakite? I think we're gonna bring in Diakite, and he's gonna come in over there. Whereas I was thinking to bring in. Let me get Baku over here as well, who is being sensational. Let me see who can I bring him on. I'm going to bring him on instead of Calvert-Lewin. So Dybala, Nonto, Harrison. I'm going to bring in Baku in for McNeil, and then Juma is going to be playing over there on the right wing. Or should I bring in McNeil? I think I should bring in McNeil. So that is our team. I'm sure that we're going to be okay with this. Should we bring in Pickford? I think we should bring in Pickford instead of David De Gea. We have got Doughty. I was thinking to bring in the likes of Mikalenko, but I want to play with Doughty and Baku. That's what I want. So I think I'm happy with this lineup. I think we should go forward with this. All I need is apparently Thuram. So I'm going to bring in Thuram as well instead of Wharton, and Thuram is going to be there alongside Archie Gray. And we have got Nico Williams, but he's not. He's tired, so I'm not going to bring him. Rooney Baji is in good form as well. So I was thinking to bring in Rooney Baji, but I can't find any space for him in this team. So maybe we're not going to select him for this game. So I think I'm happy with this lineup. We're going to split the team and we're going to go forward. Let's see if we can get the win. This is going to be an interesting game. Let's see, can we win? And Gerard Bowen, Bart Prowse. So plenty of players for West Ham United. We're gonna go to the tunnel. We're gonna give them win. Hopefully we'll get a win. Uh, right. So Burnau as well as Diakite starting there in the first 11 in the semi-final second leg. And it's going to be interesting. West Ham United, they got Gerard Bowen, Danny Ings, Ward Prowse, Miranchuk as well. We're going to encourage our team. Hopefully we'll be able to get this win. McNeil giving it to Diakite. Let's see if we can dominate. We're playing at home. We need to get some shots. Hopefully we'll be able to get it. Pickford passing it to Doughty. Doughty giving it to Barco. Barco into Umada. Umada going through. Will he shoot? He does. It goes out for a corner kick. Right now, Garner is about to put this corner kick in, and it is Godfrey scoring the first goal of the season. He gets the start today instead of Patterson, and he gets on the score sheet. A good call in terms of who we wanted to play in that right back position. Remember, Mafio is suspended, whereas James Justin was sold to Al Nassr, and we had Godfrey playing in that right back position. Hopefully, he can put some inspiration into this Everton team. Right now, West Ham United are trying to have a goal. Ward-Prowse on the ball. Commentary into Kufal, Miranchuk. Brilliant by Everton defense. Pickford right now with the ball. 65% possession for us, 35% possession for them. Barco finds Beto. Beto finds McNeil. McNeil puts into Godfrey. Garner with a shot. It goes beyond. I could have selected Andre instead of Banana, but I wanted Banana to start today. It's a big game. We want a big game player. We've got Thuram as well, but anyway, Godfrey, what an interception that is. He shoots, but Fabianski saves it. Anyway, once again, it is McNeil, Beto, brilliantly linking over there. McNeil. That was a really good pass. McNeil, once again, Beto scores. And yes, guys, Beto gets on the score sheet. We are 2 goals up. That is aggregation of 7 goals to 5. Hopefully, we will make it to the final. And that will be something that will really help us in terms of getting a good motivation if we win a trophy. So hopefully we'll do that. Right now, Miranchuk with the cross. Once again, Almada running with the ball. Has got Beto giving it to Godfrey. Cross comes in. Once again, Everton. And chance, Almada scores. 3 goals up, and we are cruising. Hopefully we don't concede. And we are playing good so far. I mean, you have to give credit to McNeil for his persistence. And Almada once again getting on the score sheet over there. So Beto, Godfrey, as well as Almada goal scorers. McNeil has assisted 2 of those goals. And right now he's really enjoying the game, and almost West Ham United getting back in that moment. Right now we are approaching the half an hour mark. So let's see what can we make out of this. We're gonna praise our team and see if everybody's happy the way they're playing. Give them some confidence and positiveness. And Humara once again winning the ball. McNeil once again giving it to Godfrey. Back to McNeil. McNeil dribbling through the right flank. Once again the ball puts across it. And almost Beto getting another goal over there. McNeil would have assisted in 3 of the goals over there. So we are approaching the half an hour mark. I think we are going to be okay. Onana is losing his energy, and I'm sure that it's going to be a really good dressing room. So far, keep it up. We're going to go progress into the second half opening. Onana to Almada. McNeil once again on the ball. He's being fouled, and they win a free kick. Right now, Everton are still on the ball, and there's a shot, but once again goes wide. Corner kick coming in. We need to get another goal. Barco comes in the cross. Godfrey, Barco, Godfrey, Garner into McNeil, and he shoots. Blocked by West Ham. Miranchuk doing the defensive duty over there. Now, I think should we make a change? Oh, come on. Beto is injured. I mean, as soon as we have got a player, now it is Calvert-Lewin is injured, Beto is injured, and we have got Nonto who will be playing in that position. So let's see if that will be the case. Hopefully he can do something good. So change happening right now. I will have to see if you want to make the change or if you want to change some of the tactics over here. With 3 goals up, we're comfortably cruising in this. Right now, Bako once again with the corner kick. Almada, Bako shoots and he scores. What a goal that is! Bako scoring the goal, and that is really brilliant. So right now, that was a very good goal by Everton. Now, should we make a change with Onana? Let me see if you want to make a change with Onana. I am gonna do that. So Bako getting on the scorecard. Let me see if you want to change Onana. Who should we bring on? I think I'm gonna bring in Ram, and Ram is gonna come in. Whereas I was thinking into change Almada as well. Maybe Dybala have to start up in the next game. Maybe we should rest him. And I can bring on Patterson for Godfrey. Let me bring on Patterson for Godfrey. And I think I'll be happy with that. So you will get 20-25 minutes of the game. So that is a good change. Godfrey did really play good. Anyway, Diakite right now giving to Garner. Bako almost gets another goal. So hopefully we'll get an important victory. Bako once again, but now. And right now, let's see if we can get another goal. So we're gonna praise our team once more. Chance, and I think we need to make another change. I'm waiting for the 80th minute. So I think we should substitute Almada. And let me change Almada right now. And I have got Dybala. So, or should I bring in Archie Gray? No, we should bring in Dybala. No, but I don't want to risk Dybala because if he gets injured, then we won't have Calvert-Lewin, we won't have Beto. So let me bring on Archie Gray instead of Garner, and I think that'll be okay. We're gonna confirm that. And right now, Doughty giving to Bernal, Pickford, Doughty, Garner, Bako into Garner. Garner going forward, McNeil, Ram giving to Garner. Garner with a shot saved by Fabianski. Or did he go wide? So right now we made a lot of changes. Let me praise my team once more, and they have been really good. Almada with a cross, but now once again missing it. We have got 59% possession, 24 shots, truly dominant, and West Ham United had no answer to us. But now giving it to Diakite right now, giving it to Patterson, giving it to McNeil to Diakite in the last 2-3 minutes, Nonto into Almada, Patterson into McNeil, Almada almost goes over there, and West Ham United are making more changes. So Johnson and Chester's coming in. 6 minutes stoppage time, and I think that'll be the end of this game. Pickford passing into Bernal, and that's it. It's all over. We are into the League Cup final, Carabao Cup final. It's going to be really interesting, really amazing. Congratulations on reaching the final. You all deserve it. Everybody's happy. Not people would have predicted the Carabao Cup final based on Everton. How good does this moment feel? I'm thrilled. And how big will give it a wider context, and truly deserve to. Right, so plenty of fans happy over there. Decent result, decent match. On to the next one now. So proud of Everton today. The White McNeil was just about stand-up performer. So everybody's happy with McNeil. And guys, what a game this was. 9-5 aggregate score, as well as we won 4-0. So once again, guys, I would like to thank and appreciate for you for tuning in for this episode. Hopefully, I'll see you soon in the next one. Please do subscribe. Please do drop a like, as well as please press that bell button icon so you can receive notifications for the latest episode. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Jungle.